Alright guys, what's up? So here's an update of the 92 S10. Went ahead and pulled the 350 out, sold the engine. Transmission's still sitting over there, not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I did decide to go ahead and just start the LS swap. I'm ready to, I know that's what I'm going to do eventually, so I went ahead and picked up a 5.3 and going through it, put the cam in, springs, all that stuff. So I'll make some videos on that, or might not, I don't know. Did pick up some fenders with no holes in it, so I got to clean them up, paint them. I am going to keep the blue. I do like the blue, so I got to get the paint code and repaint them blue. But I've been cleaning everything up. Placed a master cylinder with one for motion race work, so brakes work now. Cleaned up some of the frame, working on getting it going, ripped out all the wiring, pulled the dash out of it. I'm gonna repaint the cage and clean up some of these welds, get everything looking better. I'm gonna get rid of that shifter. I did order a 350 with a trans brake, so it's reverse shift pattern, so I'll get a different shifter for it. But just a little update. I'm going to try to make more videos since I'm starting from a good platform. Cleaned up a little bit back here. I got to still paint the cage where it's rusted and everything, and I'm going to order the Holley Terminator X coming up. Transmission ain't going to be here till like November, so it's going to be a little ways away. But cleaning everything up, getting it looking good. Probably going to get rid of the wheels, give me a different set of wheels. I'm not sure. Did get a hood prop though, so I don't have to use wood to prop it up no more. Got that at pull apart. Got the fenders at pull apart. I got the engine from a junkyard around here. It was okay. It was pretty dirty when I got it. I don't know if you can see the sludge that was in it. So I did order a new oil pump, cam, springs, seals. I got head gaskets. Probably gonna reuse the head bolts, cause why not? Or I might put studs in it, but it's just a Gen 3, so who knows how long it's gonna survive. Had a little bit of rust in one of the cylinders. I cleaned up with a dingle wall hone, so I'll show y'all that later. But it's pretty clean. I do still have the radiator. Not sure if I'm going to reuse that radiator or not. I have the dash. I am keeping that dash. Pulled the drive shaft out. Got some pack 12-18 springs. I'm just going to put a sloppy stage 2 cam back in it because I literally went on eBay and found it for $100. You can get a sloppy stage 2 cam right now for $100, so I should have bought 2 or 3 of them because I paid $250 last time I ordered a cam. So, and if you look on Jegs, that's what they still are, $250. But you go to eBay and they got the Elgin, I think it's the 1018 or whatever it is, but it's a sloppy stage 2 cam, 585 lift, and it's for $100. So, but just an update of what I'm doing. Try to keep y'all posted. I'll be slamming that in. As soon as it gets rebuilt, I'm gonna slam that engine in. I'm waiting on parts. I still gotta order an oil pan because I know I need like a muscle car oil pan or something low for clearance. And then I have that transmission. One thing about the transmission is you can tell where it's been broke before and it was welded. And then I don't know if when I pulled it out, I probably broke that, but you can see where it's been. So I wasn't gonna sell it, but I still probably will sell it just for cheap. I mean, you can cut the bell housing off and bolt a new bell housing on. That's no big deal. But I have a bunch of LS parts. Not sure if I'm gonna do twins or singles on the turbo. I don't know. I haven't decided. If I do single, I'll probably do a 78, 75. I'm gonna do enough injector this time that I'm not gonna have to worry about. So I'm gonna oversize injectors, oversized fuel pump. My weak link's gonna be the Gen 3 rods, which If it blows up, I can pick up another one. It's no big deal. So the only thing about blowing up an LS is messing up the cam. And these are 706 heads, so I'm happy about that. But I went to the pull partner, like there's 706 heads everywhere, but I've been looking at Steve Holdner's videos and all that stuff like that. 706 heads make more compression, so they make more power around for naturally aspirated and around the 700 horsepower mark. They make the same power. So I'm gonna shoot for around 800 horsepower and probably land about 7. And for this truck, this weight, the chassis and everything, it should be a monster at 700 horsepower. And that's what the 350 is built for, 750 horsepower. So on a trans brake, 700 horsepower, Holley Terminator X, single or twins, turbo, it's gonna be a handful. I'd like to do a, not the Holley high ram, but the mid ram, because I'd like to put the intercooler in it. And I think that would be the best way to go, because air to water is just, you can get it, the water's so much colder. You can get the intercooler and the intake of air temp so much cooler than you ever can with a air to air intercooler. I mean, you can use 32-degree water and, you know, ice and water and get down to 33 degrees, and you're not going to get 40-degree intake air temps unless it's 30-something degrees at night. That's the only time you'll do that air to air. So, all right, well, here's a little update for y'all. Trying to get some stuff rounded up. Got the engine, got it broke apart and cleaned. Still waiting on parts for it. Cam springs did show up today. Got the drive shaft out, just laying here. Springs are here. Parts will start rolling in next week or two. So I'll slam that all together and we'll see what it does. And if it blows up, then we'll do another one. They're cheap around here, so it's no big deal. I do got to get some new front shocks. I did put springs in it, but the shocks are mismatched, and I don't know what kind of shocks I want to do. I want to do some adjustable front shocks, and I got in the rear, it's got single adjustable strain shocks, so, or coilovers. So I'd like to have some adjustment on everything. So you can't really see them, but see, yeah, you can see them there. They're okay. They're just single adjustable though, so they came with a truck, so I'll run them for right now. But there's y'all an update. Like I said, shifter's going. I will keep that switch panel. Just don't know where I'm gonna put it. I want a different shifter. I am gonna keep the color. I do like this blue. And plus, to get this bed off would be really hard with the bars there. I'd have to cut most of the bottom of this bed out just to get the bed off, to paint a lot of that. I was gonna go gray and leave the hood black, but I think I'm gonna stay with blue, leave the hood black, leave this black, probably go with some black and chrome rims, leave the beauty rings, trim and everything, and I think it'll look pretty clean. Not sure how I'm going to do the exhaust exit yet. I did the fender exit before. It looks good, but I don't know. I want to try to drive it on the street, so I got to work on getting the headlight wiring and all that, the brake lights and all that working too. So we'll see where it goes from here. But there's an update and kind of my plans. Went ahead and started doing the LS stuff because that's what I like to do. Sold the engine, got some good money out of it. I wish that trans wouldn't have been broke. I'd have got some good money out of it. Now I'll probably get $300 for it maybe. Or I might just keep it and put a new bell housing on it and have it for a spare in case I ever have to rebuild mine or something like that. But all right, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all next time.